I never expected there to be an episode 23. Especially when I made the first one. Poor Miles. I said, it's his birthday. I'm like, can you tape this? I really want to make this. Oh, man. Where did I leave off? Oh. I am entering the void, where there is no light, no sound, no beingness. I've tasted the elixir, and there is no fear. This dark passage is leading me away from the earthly world and all the levels of the afterlife that I have traveled through. I'm going from somewhere to somewhere else, and I will never return. I am becoming the all-ness in the nothing. The all-ness in the nothing. The raindrop is returning to the ocean, but there is no ocean. There is nothingness. Do not be sad, for as I am nothingness, I am also everything. I am the universe. I am the light. I am Lohana. I am soul. I am king. I am drug addict, saint, and beggar. I am the allness in the nothing in the allness. That's what the divine is. Everything and nothing. I was born and died many times, and although I will not return, I have returned because I am everything that ever was and ever will be. I am the suffering. I am the grace. The director, the audience, and just as the shadow can never be the light, the story I tell can never be supreme truth, but perhaps through these pages there can be a momentary taste of the elixir of eternity. When Billy said, I'm going from somewhere to somewhere else and I will never return, it occurred to me that he was saying goodbye. Billy everywhere in the gentle spring breeze, the blossoming trees, the blue-gray water. His spirit was all around me, but something was different. I whispered his name. There was no answer. I didn't have access to him. I was frightened. Billy had become so much a part of my life. He was my teacher and my light and my path. It had become normal to hear him talking to me, joking around, giving me big brotherly advice. Then I heard his voice from very far away. I will never leave you. I got in my car and drove to the ocean, hoping in its vast expanse will comfort me and make me feel closer to Billy. I stood before the breaking waves and heard Billy again. I will never leave you. And then he was gone. There are so many more things I wanted to talk to him about. So much more I wanted to learn. I tried to taste the sweetness of the elixir on my lips like he had told me to do, but I couldn't. I wanted more. White Light Brothers. Oh, no. The summer seemed pale and lifeless. I tried to work on this book, but I was too sad. I wanted Billy back. People who knew about Billy were in awe of my experience. But for me, the book wasn't as important as our relationship. And now he was gone for good, merged into the void of non-beingness. Autumn came. Billy often said that nature's healing. I soothed my loneliness by walking in the woods, swimming in the bay, bathing in the light of the moon and the stars. I began reviewing Billy's notes. How could I be sad? Billy lives in this book. He will never really be gone, because now he's a part of all that is, including me. Late November, when the trees were surrendering their burnished leaves, just before sunrise, I saw a thick ray of light above me. Good morning. Billy's voice was quite changed. Its pitch much lower. I could tell he was speaking to me from somewhere much further away. But I heard him clearly. Yay, Billy's back. I don't know how. A single eddy of light. Oh, this is him talking. Whiter than any white. Broke into the void to pull me back. No, back into existence. Like an embryo in the womb, I again became the soul that I lived all my lives. Ah, so at some point you lose even the soul. You just lose it all. You are all of everything. That's pretty cool. The light ray propelled my unembodied soul out of the void and into the region where the light is so thick it falls like snow. I moved through the snowy light, the light that reveals the flawless nature of the Absolute, until I arrived at the present moment, and in the distance I see a landscape of snow-covered mountains. I recognize these figures, although I don't think I've seen them before. These snowy shadows are supreme high spirits, which I will call the White Light Brothers. And although these high beings don't need to reap the rewards of an earthly existence, some of them have chosen to go to earth to bring the knowledge that something kinder, something more beautiful, more wondrous is indeed the ultimate reality. Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King were from the Brotherhood. Most of the White Light Brothers never go to earth, but their absolute light intermingles with and protects your world. If you focus on the white light, as you do my voice, I know you'll feel it. There's an impersonal quality of these supreme beings, but that's not negative, it's a big plus. There's a pureness. That is what I've imagined being in the presence of God would be like. You see, the brothers aren't souls, they're a pure spirit. Just as our bodies are the carriers of our souls are the carriers of our spirits. And in this blazing whiteness, the whiteness of the Absolute, in this heaven of all heavens, I am about to shed my soul. It isn't scary in any way if you were inside a spacesuit like the ones astronauts wear, even if it's the most fantastic, gorgeous, all the bells and whistles spacesuit, and even if you got to have wild adventures and explore unusual things that you've never imagined, after some time it's still a great relief to take off the suit. Rays from several of the brothers' hands reach out and join my fingertips. I become one with their light. But oh, I want you to know, you must understand, they're so thankfully not me. They're so much more than me. Through them, I'm becoming the first impulse of divine source, spirit. From pure soul, I'm becoming pure spirit. And as spirit, I will leave the system of earth and all its heavens and go on to another universe. I've cast off my earthly disguise, my life, my drama, my music. Everything is being left behind, even my soul. And I go on to surrender to another universe, flickering as a beam of light onto the unknown, flickering as a flame of pure spirit, in and out of consciousness, flickering from being to non-being. As I do so, I ask only these things. Play this role for me. Be the Shadar-Kanase of my posthumous journey. Keep listening for my voice. Always, always, forever remember my love. Mwah. Don't worry, there'll be more books. I have one lined up. And plenty more hats. Night, night.